Hi, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time. Hopefully it won't be, because at the very minimum this is a part 2. I had tried to install a heat shield for my big block Chevy to keep heat from getting to the carburetor, and turns out when I put it on, there was interference from the one of the plates. It interfered with the fast idle, so wouldn't idle down past 2500, which not safe to drive. So what I did is I went ahead and ordered a spacer that will also help keep the engine cool. And let me turn the camera around, and this is what I got, and I'll put it in the description, but I'm not going to name off that part number. It's too long for me, and I'll probably make a mistake. So anyway, I got that, and it comes with this. Got it from that Jungle River place, but one of the things I appreciated about it is it already came with the longer studs, so you don't have to source those, and it comes with the phenolic or plastic spacer, comes with the proper gaskets, and we're going to go and install that. I'll set up the camera and probably do a little bit of a time lapse. One of the things I'm going to miss about the other studs is that they don't have these neat hex head on the top of them. But we'll just double nut them, and that's how we'll put the new studs in. Might not even do that, because really they should just be finger tight going in. And these are coming out very nicely. Just double checking to make sure the threads are. Okay, and we're back. I had to run to the garage because turns out the studs are just a little more than finger tight, but when you are installing them, you don't want to bottom them out, which we're not going to. But to install, you're going to need a couple of 1/2-inch wrenches. There's the 1/2-inch end. What you're going to do is you're going to take two 5/16 nuts, none of the right thread pitch, and thread that one on, thread that one on, then you tighten them against each other. Then you use the top one like the head of a bolt and run it down into the intake manifold. Again, don't bottom it out. And then you loosen it, take them off. Now, be very careful when you're doing this. Notice I've got the open intake. If you're not going to live dangerous like I do, which is probably a good idea, tape it over, because then you won't have anything fall in. But I'm just lazy enough that I don't want to go back into the garage and stop the camera again, since I'm doing this on the street. Hopefully my hubris won't bite me. Anyway, see, I dropped it. And not only did I drop it, I dropped it to where I can't get to it. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the camera, and I'm going to quit tempting fate. I'm going to go ahead and put some tape over it and grab a magnet while I'm in there. Okay, now that we have the studs installed, we're going to go ahead and put the heat shield on. One of the heat shields. And if you remember the drill from the last time, we'll do gasket, then plate, then gasket. And something to be aware of, the longer the stud is, if there's any angle at all, which happens, it's exaggerated by the time the stud, at the tip of the stud. The longer the stud is, the more you're going to run into that. But it should be okay. careful putting them on. Don't worry, I'll move the carburetor out of the way. Just wanted to get them stacked correctly. All right. And I think I'll use this one. We've got extra gaskets thanks to the phenolic spacer. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Test fitting it before, this chipped a little. Doesn't affect the sealing, but it's due to that angle that I was telling you about. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get this on and get the carburetor out of the way and fully seat it. Okay, should fit correctly. The washer I'm looking for. Okay, looks like everything's gonna fit. I just hope I've got enough hood clearance now. I guess we'll find out. Alright, we're going to have to do a slight reroute, which is fine. The spacer moving up everything. The throttle cable is now kind of in the way of the hose for the power brakes. Since that's pretty important, we'll route around it. I had mentioned in the last video, with this many gaskets, you want to check them again after a few miles because they definitely will compress. And if there's only one or two gaskets, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but I think I counted 6. Well, let's count it real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6. Looks like we still have enough. Got that. One of the things I am going to check is hood clearance. tell you for sure I would not be able to run this setup on my Corvette. There's not enough room for that. We'll check here after I hook everything up. Go with this for right now. I need to check that running out of daylight. It might work. Pull the tools off, check it out. Alright, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to show, but we'll try it.